Welcome back to the channel with Epic is doing absolutely fine. So surprisingly जो मैंने editing episode 1 का जो review and breakdown किया था, it has got like more than 2000 views, which I had never ever expected, because Dice Media and Adulting and Yashaswini and Aisha, this entire series which had season 1 और season 1 as well as season 2 का उतना बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छा response आया था, and maybe based on season 3, people are really looking forward to how the story would be unfolding. But unfortunately, YouTube पे अभी भी ये available नहीं है. It is only available on the mini TV of Amazon. So if you have already downloaded the Amazon app, आप Amazon के app में जाके ये all episodes देख सकते हो. I'll leave the link in the description below. You can watch it anytime. And just to give you a brief idea about what the show is about, it is about two young girls having their experiences as a shared roommates in Mumbai, and trying to figure out how the movie, how their lives are. And it is somewhere I can relate to this directly, because it is based on the situations which probably I am on somewhere, having problems with the main proper corporate job, or having having to deal with a lot of things which are happening in real time while we are adulting. So that is the title, because of which it is their experiences and what they are facing while they are into their 20s and trying to figure out how the world would be. So this would be a quick reaction review video of what my thoughts are on the story. So अगर आपने just spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the episode yet, आप देख सकते हो. It is available on Amazon's ऐप, जहाँ पे Amazon के ऐप के मिनी टीवी में जाके आप दोनों एपिसोड देख सकते हो. The one is also kind of good, but second में we have got a little bit more revelations. So from here I'll be discussing the rest of the story. So episode 2 की कहानी इस तरीके से शुरू होती है कि like the episode opens up with their Freddie the rat, जो आपने season 2 में देखा होगा, who lays eggs in their house. Sorry, not eggs. सॉरी, एग्स नहीं, वो उनके बच्चे होते हैं. लिटिल किड्स, रैट्स आर नॉट बॉर्न फ्रॉम एग्स, आई एम सॉरी. तो जो फ्रेडी, वो जो रैट रहता है, ही इज अगेन ट्राइंग टू मेस इन देयर हाउस, एंड निखत इज ट्राइंग टू कैच हिम. बट एट द सेम टाइम व्हेन शी ट्राइज टू कॉल रे उसको बता देती है कि शी इज नॉट गोइंग टू बी द प्रोजेक्ट लीड, एंड जो नया बंदा आया है उसके ऑफिस में, अभिनव, इज गोइंग टू लीड द प्रोजेक्ट. एंड उसके हिसाब से दे अगेन काइंड ऑफ ट्राई टू console each other, but at the same time Ray is in a different zone where she just wants to talk to someone, and she later on tries to do the discussion within their team. At the same time, in Nikhat's office, also there is this new guy who is Abir. He is joined, and almost every girl in that office is probably having a crush on him. But apparently, he is kind of having a crush on Nikhat. And there's this dramatic Mehuna style entry of him, which has kind of shown, which was not kind of necessary. But I don't know, from a girl's perspective, it might be necessary. But because it is played from Nikhat's point of view, and that is the kind of the beginning of their relationship. उसके बाद जिस प्रोजेक्ट को रे लीड करने वाले थे, she was on that project for around a month, and still trying to figure out the new person who is going to lead it, and he still doesn't have any idea about it. Even if she is not agreeing for the things that he's saying, she's still clearly pissed off at him, and that clearly is seen. And he kind of also realizes that she's been on that project, but she is not able to get that project lead, and trying to because वो project was supposed to be managed in a particular way beyond the deadline, but they try to kind of manage it in a very less time, and they were not supposed to get the extension, but because Abhinav gets that extension directly from Vatsala, उसके हिसाब से she gets even more pissed off at him. And on the other side, जहाँ पे निखत is kind of trying to flirt more with the new guy, and Viraj is the best character probably in this show, because he's just trying to make everybody laugh the way that he always does. And cherry on the cake, he is supporting Nikhat, and Nikhat to go on a date with Abhinav, and they kind of try to steal his food, his lunch which he has brought, and in exchange of that, she tries to offer him biryani, but apparently he has become vegan now, so he cannot have that biryani. So they're just trying to find a figure, just they just try to figure out how they would help him to get his food. But anyways, they make him into a match with Nikhat with the virtual tennis, which apparently instead of making him more fall for him, she just defeats him badly in that match. And there Viraj has his one-liners, which are really really amazing. उसके बाद all the things which were in the mind of Viraj, she tries to go directly to Vatsala and complain about what her feelings were before, because she was supposed to lead the project and उसको वो मौका नहीं दिया जाता. So she tries to just console her that the things that she used to do her, just एक project lead ना मिलने से उसका future खराब नहीं होने वाला है. There are going to be different other project where she could be a project lead. So वहाँ पे she is still tending towards and episode 1 में अगर आपने देखा होगा तो उसकी जो cousin भी आई थी, she was going to do post graduation, and because she did the post graduation, Nikhat kind of Ray kind of thinks that कि अगर आपके पास कोई master's degree नहीं होगी तो आपको उतना ज़्यादा importance नहीं मिलेगा. And the story is tending towards that now, because the new guy Abhinav who has been hired, he's from IIM Ahmedabad, and because of that Nikhat Ray kind of thinks that she should apply for MBA. So at the back of the mind उसका thought process वही चालू रहता है कि should she go, should she not go. And उसके बाद we just try seeing Nikhat like they're leaving the office by that time, and before actually they leave the office, there was a very good conversation between Abhinav and Ray, kind of trying to know each other. So I'm not sure whether that would lead to a kind of a relationship or a kind of a storyline in that way, but they were just trying to figure out each other's personalities at that time. And at the end, probably there was just a kind of a scene where they were trying to carpool, and Viraj just goes before his character Manav. He goes before, and Nikhat and Abhinav are trying to know each other, and because they are not able to carpool and they try to know each other, so that is somehow they get to know that both of them are not from the same cities, but apparently they live nearby. So they kind of decide that they could probably carpool next time. And उसके बाद we are back at the house where Freddie, their pet rat, is unfortunately died, and all of the 3 babies which were there, they were also no more. They were any which was no more. But उसके पहले they try to convince each other, because both of them had a kind of a bad day. But at the end of the bad day, it is always something, even if it is the tiniest happy thing that you can find to find a way out through any kind of a bad day that you're having. You should always find that. So for Nikhat, it was just having a call and directly asking her, asking a beer out on a date. But for Nikhat, it is still kind of confusing, because she's still trying to figure out whether she should do MBA or what she should go ahead and do in her future. So that is it for the overall review of episode 2 of Adulting. It is a quite amazing show, and I think I like the show because I'm relating it to the things which are currently happening. And if you are if you are into your 20s, then you will definitely relate to most of the things that they are going through. And if you have recently joined a job, or if you are trying to manage things along with a full-time job, which I am doing currently, then these things would definitely relate a lot. And I'm not sure about the story, how it would unfold, because it is after all a Dice Media production. Even if it is on Amazon Mini TV, it is not on Amazon Prime though. So it could be in future episodes or in future collaborations, we could see a mainstream story from Dice Media on Amazon Prime. But this is just a subtle and an amazing show. It is not, I'll not say that it is the most amazing show that I've ever seen, but just because I could relate to it so much, I am currently liking the show a lot, and I'll be definitely looking forward for the 3rd episode, which will be releasing on the 19th. So thank you so much if you are still watching until here. Let me know what you think about the show and about the overall perspective from this show, from this 3rd season specifically, in the comments below. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed it yet, and I'll be meeting you in the next episode.